If you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing Lyft and Uber analysis, and I traded Lyft. We made some profit on that, but the other one was Uber, and this one I didn't like so much till we got to a very important level. And I'm going to show you guys how switching to different time frames gives you a different analysis, right? On the weekly, I think, this, just by looking at it, this looks like it's going to be the new low that happens, right? You have something like this where you have a run down and it gets up and then the dips get bought heavily. And this is kind of what's happening here as after hours, we had this big move up. We got close to here, had this big move up here. And then I also went to the daily time frame to see, wow, we're actually close to this green band here. Has Uber ever done that? Very rare. It got close and then it just went straight up, and that's kind of what we're seeing right here. And I had those because it'll show me extremely oversold and overextended territories. It helps me be like, would I buy Uber when it's touching this red band? The question is no, I would not buy it. And so when we get close to this green band here, which is my Keltner channel, it's extremely overextended. It's good to see, like, wow, we got really close there. We have a weekly trend line of higher lows happening, and this was the key factor that I was saying when you switch time frames. Go to the monthly time frame. I know this sounds absurd, but you'll see something so unique here that I was eyeing here. If you look at the monthly time frame, you see how we are literally at this EMA 20 here, and yes, it can go a little above. This right here is one of the most, best candles, right? Because you have, higher time frame candles gets the best, right? Obviously, you're not going to go, yeah, so you can keep going to like a year, but it's good to see the bigger picture of what's happening with Uber. Uber is in a massive uptrend on the monthly candles here. You can see that when, we're above all these EMAs. You have the EMA 5, the yellow is the 10, the blue is the 20, and I have the blue here. You can add a 200, which is another good one to use. If I was going to do that, I would go to the weekly. I would go to one of my EMAs and I'd be like, yeah, let's see what the 200 is saying in my story. And yes, we are in an uptrend on the 200. And you can see if we do get to that area, we can most likely bounce on the higher time frames, right? So everything is looking actually really good with Uber. I really like this one. Let me take this one out. This 200 here, but it's all looking really nice. And what I'd like to see is this, and not a lot of people notice this. We want to see this area here bounce, right? We have this right here hitting the EMA 200 on the monthly candle, and we're just now at this area here, and this will create that higher low type of pattern that we saw on the weekly. As you can see right here, this is our demand zone here. We have this demand zone here on the monthly EMA 20, and same thing right here. And it's just a beautiful chart here. I get the whole lot of the negative news they kept saying with that Waifu thing. And I traded Lyft too, and we made really good money based on this analysis that I show you guys. Like if you go to the weekly channel here, we made really good money here coming in on this EMA 10. And then I'm in another stock, and we took the profits here. As you can see right in here, we had a beautiful bounce right up into here. It went up over 8% here. Beautiful bounce, trail and stop if you get stocked out and it goes lower. But it's the same thing. But I love how Lyft's chart is really bullish on that weekly candle, right? Uber, I believe, is actually in a downtrend on the weekly. But the overall trend on Uber for the monthly chart is longer term uptrend. Of course, this is a monthly candle, so the price action is going to be a lot longer. You have to be more patient, but in the longer term, it is still bullish here. You have your higher lows right in here. You can see right here we get close to that was your EMA 10 bounce. And you might ask, well, what EMAs do you look to take? I love EMAs. They're like literally my most favorite things because one, they're like support resistance. When you're in an uptrend, you look for price to revert back to those EMAs. Higher the value EMA, like if EMA 5 is going to be less important than EMA 10. EMA 10 is less important than 20, and 20 is less important than 50. So you got to understand, the bigger the demand zone, the bigger the trend, the trend is. Like, for example, on the monthly candle, we come way up here to this upper band. If we get close to this upper band, it's a sell zone. But you got to understand, like, that means the trend's really strong to get up there. So if it comes back to that 10 and it's never touched the 10, it's probably going to bounce at this 10 a couple of times. And then it's going to come to the 20 and it's probably going to bounce. And then it's going to come to the 20 again and bounce. But the more times, here's the dangerous thing. The more times it touches that 20, you got to understand when you keep beating on that support, it's prone to break through it. And that's what happened here. We touch the 10 here, we go up. We touch the 10 here, and we touched it, and then we go down, right? We touched it 2 times. We touched the 20, go up, we touch the 20. I think we go up, and we could make a new high like this one did. So that's the thing to look out for, and Uber is going up after hours here. We had this nice little bullish candle here on the 15-minute chart. But yeah, I just wanted to re-improvise. I am bullish on this. If you guys missed out on the entry here, just look at the monthly chart. You're not going to get the most precise, of course. It went from 61.25 and it went a little lower than expected, right? But now that we're up, we're up back here at the $64, right? But the things that I like is, one, the daily. Look at the daily here. Let me get rid of this here so we can see it clearly. We were getting very close to this Keltner channel that I had this setting on extremely oversold. And if you're in my Discord, you can get these settings, be a part of the community. This was extremely oversold type of pattern we're seeing. So I suspect, and also, look, we have 4 days away from the EMA 5. A bounce up to this EMA 5 is very good. We're at a longer-term time frame on the monthly. Everything is looking really good. And so we know anything that don't touch the EMA 5 and 5 daily candles is long. So just a bounce up to this area is a 8% move. So there's a lot of things going good here. So I like to look at different time zones. And I'll alert these kind of plays that I see them. And especially coming in the holidays, this is a really nice one. So yeah, this is my analysis. I really do like this chart. I think this is a textbook example. If you guys didn't see it, this is absolutely awesome. Look at that. Beautiful higher lows forming on the monthly. Bam, come here, and I think we go up. So we'll probably get that Santa rally here. This was just to shake out some of the people who are just throwing darts at the chart and have no idea where to put their trades. But this is a really nice chart, in my opinion. So yeah, this is my analysis on Uber. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys do want to join the Discord where I alert these plays in real time, go live for you guys and show you guys my analysis and my thought process. And I have updated the system a bit, so I'm making videos. If you're watching these videos, it's because I'm adding different things and I'm seeing different time frames. I think it's very important to look at different time frames, because on the daily, you might be like, yeah, it's in the downtrend. But and in the weekly, but we never even looked at the monthly to see what was going on. Pair the monthly with the daily with an extreme oversold type of pattern, we never really get to this bottom ATR4, and that's usually where we get this massive bounce, and that's the same thing that's happening here. So we know on the monthly chart it's an uptrend. We know on the daily we're extremely oversold. So, comparing all these patterns here with a higher low type dip, I think this goes up. So that's what I'm looking at with Uber. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to join the Discord, hit the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, hit day trade alerts and you'll get access to my swing trades and day trades for an all-time low cost of $12 a month. And it's extremely affordable. People might ask, well, why is it so affordable? Because so everyone can join. And if that's too expensive, you can go to server shop here and just do swing trades for $6 a month. I recommend both. That way you get your hands on intraday time frames like the 15-minute, the 1-minute, the 5-minute, and how you trade a stock intraday, how to find the trend for the day and make money every day. Swing trading, you're going to hold a couple days a week. But the swing trades I alert are pretty high value. They're going to be strong companies where they go up in time following the trend. Or if I go against the trend, it's going to be those lower price stocks or even big cap stocks, actually. And we look for higher value trades. So hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like this analysis. Try to keep it trading simple, stupid here, where you look for what's the trend idea, what is the different time frame showing me, what are the EMA showing me for a retest type pattern, and if you combine all this, you get this kind of analysis of where you're not guessing. And I think Uber can get right back up to this EMA 5 on the daily for a very short-term target. So you might ask me, what's your target? Well, the short-term target is the EMA 5 on the daily. That's going to fluctuate, but longer term, if you hold this thing, I do think we can get new highs. So I think, since we touched it only down 2 times, I wouldn't play it again if it touches the 20. The next target would be the EMA 50 on that monthly. So you see how that kind of works. We go to each level. We touch the 10 up, touch 10 up, 20 up, 20 up, and then down to the 50 eventually. But this 50 could be way up in here. So That's how my thought process is working for this stock. So hope you guys like the video. Give a like, subscribe, comment. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. If not, it's totally fine. But I think you guys are going to learn a lot. And if you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. So hope you guys love this analysis. Happy trading, guys, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.